Hey, gang.
How's it going? Listen, this one is a little bit older. It came out approximately a year ago. And this was actually in our top 4 of our 2024 Whiskey of the Year. But we never reviewed it. And so we never really got to just give our thoughts on this. It just did really well up until the
I can't remember what it lost against or lost to, but...
Well, you and Jay had the Buckner's 15. Was your first.
I think.
I had the Baker's 13 as my first, and the Buckner's as my second.
Okay.
And but this one was right up there, and I think we had Bardstown. Bardstown was the 4th one in there. So the Baker's, the Buckner's, this, and the Bardstown, the number 12, whatever last year's release was. But I wanted to do this because Ed Bley,
close personal friend of the channel.
Yeah, well, Old Baldy. If you get a chance on TikTok, I actually communicate with him a little bit every now and again. Mostly, I'm kind of like probably the annoying guy that messages him and says, "Hey, when's your new shit gonna get released?" And he's like, "Oh, this guy again."
Yeah, one of you.
But no, so his 2025 stuff is finally dropping.
Okay.
It was supposed to drop on Seal Box I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago, but it never did. It just kept getting delayed. Well, I got the email notification that, hey, pre-order your shit. I don't want to say how much I spent on 3 bottles. I bought 2 of his single barrels. I sent an email to customer service at Sealbox, say, hey, can you at least give me 2 different ones? I don't want the same one.
Yeah,
hopefully I get 2 different ones. But I also got the Old Swagger 12-year bottled and bond, which I can't wait for you to try because that is right in your alley. And
I'm already excited.
Let's just say these bottles are really nice looking bottles. Mm-hmm. The ones for this year,
even better.
Oh, buddy,
you drink with your eyes first.
Yep, you do, and they are sexy. So this one is potstill straight bourbon whiskey, 12-year, 123.8. And I promise I'm not trying to do these 120 proofers.
Jay should be here to help absorb some of this, but
he's not. So
we miss it, but yeah, we're forging ahead. The channel must go on. I'm trying to remember if that cork. I remember that cork breaking on us.
Yep, it did.
Because I thought it looked kind of wonky when we were setting up, but good enough. Corks aside, this is going to be awesome.
Other than doing this in the blind for the Whiskey of the Year, I don't remember ever. I know we didn't do it on the channel, but I never really got a chance to sit down and actually think what I thought about this. Like express, okay, how is this? It just happened to finish really well.
Yep. Anything with old in the name is probably.
Yeah, I love the Old Stubborn, Rising Tide Spirits. It is West Virginia.
West by God, Virginia. Country.
Okay, that smell. I can see why that finished in the top 4. Mm-hmm. It's very sweet. It's caramely vanilla sweet.
Yep, you beat me to it. It's just like
there is just a hint of a spice to it, but it's a sweet.
I don't know if I can pick that out from the proofiness that I'm kind of getting
maybe that's
in the old nose hairs.
Maybe that's what I'm getting is a little bit of ethanol that's coming across it.
Yeah, I mean it's good. I'm awakener. God, 123 point something.
We might need to drink water.
Whoa. There's water in this, or there was at one point during the distillation process.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
There was water involved loosely. Well, that's good. Again, the sweet carries over.
The nose is exceptional.
Yep.
I just hope to God that the 3 bottles that I'm getting
are as good or better.
Oh man, this one's good. And now we may have to throw in like a little impromptu secondary bottle into this review because you have started to gravitate toward the Weeder fans.
Yep.
The first time that we tried the Old Stubborn Weeded, which was from the 2023 release, You weren't exactly
I wasn't there.
a fan.
Yeah. I probably thought it was kind of chewy and just kind of, I don't know, but I'm starting to lean towards the weeders, which is great timing because everybody has a weeded release now, it feels like. So
there's a fruit. There is a definite fruit note on there, and I love it. I love it when I can get a nice fruit with, especially 123 proof.
Yeah.
It almost softens it.
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, a little bit. It's proofy.
We have another video out with the Maker's Mark 2025 release, and it was very kind of sugary sweet, candy sweet as well. This one is an improved version of that and higher proof, obviously, kind of gets away from some of the sweet. But
I'm going to say this one is more on the honey side versus
like
a dark brown sugar type of deal.
Yep.
It's almost a burnt honey for the sweetness.
I would definitely concur.
And there is a fruit. I'm going to say it's very soft. It's going to be a white fruit like an apple or a pear. And there is a spice. It's almost given me pie, like a fresh baked pie vibe.
Okay. I'll go with you there.
Man, that's good. I wish these were a little easier to get.
Yeah.
Because honestly, if I wouldn't have seen the email or text message come through from Sealbox saying pre-order now, I would have missed out.
Yep.
Same, I got lucky in 2023 with the weeded. I got lucky last year with this one. And I got lucky again this year to just be off
sometimes
and at my phone or my phone right next to me when the email came through. And I
is it like the first however many responders get in kind of a thing?
Yeah, it was a pre-order deal. So I've learned, and we can talk about what you and I are going to be getting the new Sealbox weeded, 107 proof weeded version. Super inexpensive, $49.99. Can't wait to try it. But what was it? Earlier this year, I actually got the email notification of one of them that I really wanted. And by the time I added in my cart, I thought, oh God, they just rape you on shipping. So I went to the interwebs to try and find a shipping code, like something for free shipping or whatever. By the time I've found something that I thought might work, which it didn't anyway. So you're not going to get free shipping unless you meet Sealbox dollar amount. There's no codes.
Fuckers.
So, but by the time I found a code that I wanted to try to use, the pre-sale was over. It was out. I missed out on this bottle that I wanted. If Sealbox drops the notification of something that you want, don't be an idiot like me and try to save yourself $20 in shipping. Just buy it and eat the shipping. Which brings me to the weeded deal. I text you and I was about ready to just order it because I think you maybe hit me back 25 minutes later.
Yeah, I was late on the response.
And as it turns out, it didn't go as fast as what I think it was going to go. But I was about ready to just say,
pull the trigger.
You're
buying a bottle, dummy.
Yeah. So we got those coming.
That'll be good.
Sealbox does hit you pretty good with the shipping.
I'm sure there's some law. Anytime you ship alcohol, there's always some kind of extra hoops to jump through. So, no, this one's good. Proofy, yes. A little bit sweet, yes. The finish is really still lasting. Nice burn.
It's long.
I'm digging that part.
So, do you want to try this? This is the blend. 10, 11, and 13. Weeded bourbon.
I mean, if I say no,
very quickly,
I'm probably going to do it anyway. So
yeah.
We'll cut all this stuff and just give you the tasting notes. Old Stubborn.
This one, and now I don't know if it's the power suggestion of the label coloring. This smells purple to me. It smells plummy, candied plums. Baking spices.
Yeah, for sure hits. pretty straight on.
But it's weeded. I loved this one from the moment I cracked it. I was kind of surprised you didn't, but then you started getting into weeders.
Well, yeah. And as I sample it again, I don't know why I have
Okay,
such there's a weird...
There is
that weird... Whatever we always try to classify the funk. Like there's something just kind of off in there a little bit.
Last year's is way better.
Yep, for sure.
I like this.
Oh yeah,
but I know exactly why you didn't like it, and there is a little bit of that.
You get a little bit on the nose, and again, open to comments. We live in wheat country, so the reference is always like an old grain bin, or like the inside of an old farm truck, something like that. Just something dusty and kind of moldy that's probably what turned me off.
This is definitely dusty.
Yeah, it's a little.
So when I was a kid, I played in my grandpa's wheat truck, and you always got mouthful of wheat, especially when your sister and you were burying her face in the wheat pile, like in the wheat truck, and making her just eat like wheat. Of course,
that's why she doesn't like you, man.
Maybe. She does.
I know, you guys. It only took like 20 or 30 more years to finally
that's true.
Reconnect. But no, it's...
but like that, just playing in the wheat truck and getting a mouthful of wheat.
That wheat seed, that germs they have.
There's a spice to it and a funk.
This is a good version because obviously, those of you who have watched all of our videos, which I know you all have, we've reviewed some that were they were terrible from the get-go. This one covers a lot of that up, but I know why I didn't really prefer it once upon a time. It may have got a little bit better. Maybe my palate's changed just a teeny bit. But you can still...
Yep.
We were tasting some tequila a couple of weeks ago, and even really good tequila. No. My story is I can't get it out of my stupid brain, the crap tequila from your teens and 20s. Even now that there's awesome new tequilas, I can't do it. But thanks for the retry on the weird.
That was a good revisit. Maybe it helped you slightly to not hate it as bad or not dislike it. I actually realize that it's probably a step behind that one.
I would agree. And I'm not even that into sweeter stuff, but that one is better.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments, have you been lucky enough to hit Sealbox? And maybe shared pour. I don't know where all he distributes off of, but I know Sealbox. If you've gotten the old stubborn stuff, what do you think of it? Have you got this year's release? Mine's supposed to be here in a couple of days. I can't wait to try it. But yeah, I'd love to hear some feedback because it is a very small distribution. It is very the amount of bottles that there are. There's not a lot, so I feel very lucky that I've got the 2 that I have, and then the 3 coming. So
you're gonna have to get some more shelf space,
bro. I'm out. My poker table is overrun again. It was cleaned off.
Off camera, there is a whole arsenal of stuff that's either waiting to be reviewed, or we already reviewed it, or
barrel projects that I've done and bottled and that are waiting custom fancy labels. I got some stuff over there that just I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's out of control.
Well, if you like us, subscribe, tell a couple of friends.
That would be
we're still growing. We're still a very young channel. We're trying.
We're trying. Let us know what you would like to see in the future. More blind single reviews. Let us know. We'll try to do whatever everybody wants to see.
Yeah, try to make it worth something to you.
Yeah.
If you're going to spend 12 minutes with us, you might as well get something out of it.
That's right. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Mike and Jimmy are out. We'll see you next time right here on Thin Blue Whiskey.